This is going to be a fun one. It's about my neurological disorder through childhood and adulthood. So, other kids, neighbor kids, my nephew, I could play a game 40 times, and within 5 times of just playing a little bit, they could overcome me. Now, that has to do with my reflexes, and I was never great with my nervous system, as well as it's a flashing screen. Now, most of that didn't bother. I still do okay with flashing screens if I'm careful not to have an infection, loud noises, stress, a bunch of other stuff going on at the same time. But just playing a video game for an hour used to be a lot easier and maintainable. But it doesn't mean I have the skills of other people with my body. But here's where I cheat them. I have a brain and a half. These motherfuckers are putting on weapons with cool little stickers, and that piece looks cool, and they're picking a guy out because it looks cool. But if you read the fine print, or it's not even reading, it's usually only 5 words with a kind of picture to show you what it does. Like, for instance, in 007, a sniper rifle. No description whatsoever, just a green sniper rifle. Now it has awful range. You have to use a scope and hold your fire. And my nephew was always better at that, at the scope damage. I used to try to shoot down missiles. We have shoot down missile contests, and I had a trick: just spray in a circle. He never could figure out the trick. He was aiming for the missile. I wasn't aiming for the missile. I was just firing randomly in the area I thought it would be in a big circle, throwing bullets everywhere until one bullet hits it. That was my trick. Use my brain. I can't aim for a missile coming towards me. So I'm going to spray a machine gun fire. I tried to snipe it with a machine gun sniper, and if I went around in a kind of a circle motion or side to side around it or up and down, sometimes I could make kind of like a wave of bullets. Just kind of a wave where it's hitting a wall, not even aiming. I'm trying to draw a wave or a side. There was a trick to it. Just like if I used my own actual sniper, because you might shake, I tried to snipe far away, and I made some good shots when I was close enough, when the guy was in the middle of the crosshairs with his body. No matter how much it goes up and down, right to right, you still make the shot. But the trick I found is run up real quick and shoot them in the chest with the motherfucker. Because if you do that with any other weapon in the game, you have to fire 5 shots into him, and he can easily use a melee attack to kill you, because melee is one shot kill. But if you try to run up to them and melee them, that takes a couple seconds to do. So if you use a pistol or a machine gun and you get up close, they have 3 seconds to melee you. Not too good, is it? Because you got to fire a couple bullets and they win. But if you run up to somebody with a one shot kill gun, and there's only a couple: a missile launcher, a sniper rifle, and the gold gun. I memorized those because my brain is great. My nervous system wasn't great, but I remember the one shot weapons that were guns were golden gun, hard to get, and a rocket launcher, and a sniper rifle. Now, a rocket launcher, you have to get it right on target, and if you run up close, you blow yourself up. The golden gun's hard to get, but I did the run up and shoot with the golden gun too. But a sniper rifle is everywhere. The green sniper rifle, I also memorized all the locations of where it was so I could grab it. And then I'm just running up to people. Bam! You're done. Running up to him. Bam! You're done. Because you have a health bar. Sometimes you gotta fire 5 shots in the guy before he's dead. All I gotta do is get up to your body close enough, and when I see my health bar halfway, just release the trigger. And as long as I'm close enough for you, you're dead. I don't even gotta aim. I just move forward and bam, you're dead. And I still do it in some games today, and it's the only way I can play. And I am always like Archangel the sniper, who runs up on you with a sniper rifle and blasts you out of nowhere. Where did that guy come from? And how did he kill me out of nowhere? He only fired one shot and I'm dead up there. What was he using? Oh, a sniper rifle. But you can't use that in close range. Yeah, you can, as long as you are very good at avoiding damage and getting real up close. real up close with that motherfucker, because they don't let you. They have no aim bar. You can't just wildly shoot. You've got to get up close for that to be effective. Also, in the newer games or in many other games I've played, I've used shotguns, don't have to aim too much, or my favorite, shotgun turrets or automatic turret gear that you drop. That's where you pick up people's ammo or points or body points, and it gives you something towards a special item. Now, I always go for automatic weaponry. I don't have to aim. I just leave it. I hide behind the corner. Somebody walks by, they start trying to take out the turret, and then I got time to throw a grenade under their feet or whatever. And I don't even got to aim. Again, no reason to let my twitches get in the way of blowing somebody up. I might not be able to walk really well. I might not be able to move my guy all the time. Sight's perfect. I twitch a little bit. I'm a little off. I still can keep up at times. With the epilepsy medication, I can do it once in a while now, but it's been 25 years of this disability. I just can't do it anymore. I don't have a single Call of Duty game in my life anymore. They went out a couple years ago. Only about 2 years ago, any phone free games, like there was one that had turrets. What was it called? Oh, what was the turret one? Shadow. No, that's that other one. That had turrets and bombs that followed you around too, but it wasn't working as well. So I wasn't able to play that one as much. And the shotguns weren't really working either. But there's one called something 5. Modern Combat 5. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Modern Combat 5. And you get like masks and a bunch of cool gear. But I have lock on guided, this grenade launcher thing that all I do is I wait in any direction. If I can see a guy, the thing automatically locks on, and then if it turns green, I just fire the trigger and they're dead as long as they don't get to cover in a half a second by the time the grenade hits them. And it doesn't have to be lobbed either. It's heat seeking. I have another one that fires a machine gun again. Anywhere on screen, he goes by my machine gun. I just wait a second and locks on. Now these are only, I think there's only 2 or 3 of these weapons in the entire game. But there's lots of other side weapons. I have a shoulder turret that locks on where I can just stand there still. I actually have one guy where I don't even have to play. I can put down 2 shotgun turrets and put a turret on my shoulder, and I can have some type of other gear. I have another guy who has a main wide arm shotgun, so I just have to aim a tiny bit. He has a guided look on the screen. Wait, if the guy's on the screen for more than 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, fire, he's done. If he stays in my sight for that long, I just have to fire. I don't even gotta aim the gun at him. I can have it literally nowhere near him and it'll still lock on. As long as he's in the same direction in sight. He has to get out of sight of me or he's dead. Some of them really far away will try to shoot me down with a machine gun, seeing me do nothing. But what they don't know is my guided launcher is guiding towards you, and once when it turns green, I'm good. It goes red, 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 yellow, green. Or you can just leave it green, but if the guy moves off behind a barrel, see, if you're smart, you know to use cover, because the automatic lock-on guided systems won't work, and then I'm screwed. And that's where the shotgun turrets come in, because those will hit you every single time you look out of cover. So shotgun turrets are great. But those weapons all do their own thing. I'm kind of cheating. I'm using my brain to add up a 30% gun armor and an automatic rocket launcher with automatic turrets and stuff. So I'm just upping my armor because everybody else has the basic Nova at 27. But instead of getting the increase on my shotgun turret, I'll take the increase in armor and put on 2 more armor increases just to take bullet damage. And by doing that, I can hide. Nobody will ever find me and drop turrets and just kill everybody. My score is I come in second or first a lot of the time. I mean, a lot for a guy who doesn't fire much for bullets. I just sit there shooting people down with gadgets. I even got a dog, I forgot. I got the best dog in the game accidentally. I literally played a mission accidentally with a dog, and somehow I used it so much that I came in for first, and they awarded me a prize of the best dog in the game. I literally got like the third worst dogs in the game, and then I skipped like 40 dogs straight to the best just because I won that prize. I mean, it's amazing these little prizes you get like that. I have an emerald gun I'll never use too because you got to aim with it. I don't aim for shit. Even if I put a scope on that thing, zoom in, you'll move a little bit, and I'll be like, "Oh, damn it!" Plus, there's a timing to it, and it's not as simple as run up and hit them, or like it was fun in games like when I was a kid with my nephew playing easier games that were more children friendly. These online duels against live people, because this is 5 real people against 5 other real people. So, how do I keep up? I don't. I let my gadgets keep up. I got a dog that will track down my targets and a couple of shotgun turrets, an automatic. You stay in my sight and you're blasted. I got stuff that does its own aiming and does its own work. I just have to stay behind cover. And sometimes the goddamn machine gun flying turret that I also have finds me. There's a guy that has the same plan as me, shotgun turrets and flying turrets and shoulder turrets. I got that guy all pumped out too. But I got the dog. I got a dog that will hunt you down, rip you to shreds, and then when you finally shoot him, he'll explode. That's if you shoot him before he gets your throat. Usually he gets 1 or 2 people before somebody takes him out. And that's because he's the good dog. Most people don't, they're like, oh shit, this dog has armor. Oh yeah, he does. He's at 999 armor, the max out. The other one's at like 120. I got the 3 weakest at 120, but now I got 999. About what, 4 years ago I finally got the dog. 4 years, no, 3 years ago I got the dog, and then 2 years ago when I quit, I got the, well, I already had it, but I figured out that one of the shotgunners grenade launchers is actually a heat-seeking grenade launcher that has automatic lock-on technology, and you can lessen the lock-on technology by speeding up a couple other buttons. And that's because I just look at the buttons. I go, okay, you hit this button, and you hit this button, and you hit this button, and then you just do nothing and let you see if you're better than 5 real people shooting each other. Can I hack the system good enough that I don't even have to aim? And yes, I can on most games. The worst case scenario, I have to find a one hit wonder that has no uh, close range use, but then use it as close range anyways by doing a couple alters and tricks. Like you can put accuracy at max by just maxing out that one skill on a one hit, like a shotgun or a one hit something like that. And then if you run up to somebody and just blast them, that's it. Just run up and blast. And it works with some shotguns. The only problem is that shotguns sometimes, yeah, they can one blast you back. The sniper, oh, it has a lot more uses. If they're far away, close, it doesn't matter. You can kind of hide. You can try to snipe them. With me, it doesn't work too good, but I'm better with running up to you with a one-hit wonder and running back off. Shotguns also usually weigh you down. What I've noticed, shotgun people are slower. They don't have agility increases like snipers got. Snipers have a large agility, little armor usually, but you can max out armor easily and accuracy. There's a lot of these little options that I do. I just fool around with buttons. I add stuff together in my head. What happens if I add this, this, and this, and this? Oh, I get maxed out that. Well, what happens if I max out accuracy but use a sniper without sniping? Just run up to somebody and blow them away with a sniper without aiming. Oh, it works great. I can use this thing as a shotgun because in this video game, it's not the same as in real life. So all I have to do is run up close as I can get and fire, and it's a one-hit shot, so boom. Because in a video game, different guns take different damage. So you can minus 50 damage, 300 damage, or maybe you get a sniper at 2,000 damage, what's equal to a rocket launcher. But see, snipers do rocket launcher damage only in one spot. Okay, but there's no damage going back to you at close range. That means that most snipers have the same power as the most powerful guns in the games. If you can figure out how to mod them right, that could be a useful thing to add up in your head. And you're not even playing the game with your hands. You're just thinking about what buttons you're going to press and what you're going to build. That's what I do. I build. I build and I add, and I build and I add until I'm so freaking cheaped out that I'm literally top on the scale. 12 people just played. Zach came in number one, and he never fired a single bullet out of his gun. How did that happen? Well, he had some shotgun turrets, shoulder turrets. He had a dog after people. That fucker just kept on sending all different types of gadgets after people. And we couldn't find out where he's hiding. We sent out a drone. We thought he found him. No, that was his teammate. Every time. That's how I do it. You never know where I am, but somehow I'm still killing you.